And there is the limo, a white stretch limo. Alright guys, it is Saturday night, and tonight we are watching probably my favorite Christmas movie of all time, Home Alone. We are not going to be watching it here though. Well, I'm not going to be watching it here. You're going to be watching it in your own home, but I, along with my family, we are going to a theater in Akron tonight to watch Home Alone on the big screen with Macauley Culkin. Not only that, but we have front row seats, guys. This is going to be so cool. We get to get pictures with him. He's going to do a Q&A at the end, and we get to watch Home Alone in a theater, which if you have never experienced that, make sure you get out and do it if you have the chance. This movie is hilarious, and the entire theater is roaring through the entire movie. Wait, there's more, guys. Our snack tonight is going to be lovely cheese pizza, but we're not making it here at home. We're actually going to order it from a pizza shop, and then we are going to eat it in a white stretch limo on the way to the show. But we are going out in style, guys, because I made our own personal, custom Little NERO'S pizza boxes. We're going to order the pizzas from a local shop, then we're going to take them out of their box and put them in our own Little NERO'S box. So if you guys watched last week's episode, you know that it was the complete Christmas makeover. This was all Halloween in here, tore down everything Halloween. We even painted this wall over here. You'll have to go watch that video to see the entire makeover. It is awesome. But if you saw it, you know that there's a whole lot of Home Alone in there. So since we're doing Home Alone tonight, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to show you some of this stuff again, as well as a few other things that I have made. So let me go ahead and show you our Little NERO'S pizza boxes first, so you guys can go ahead and make your own if you want to do this same thing. Now, I ordered these pizza boxes from Amazon. This is how they came. They did not come with the Little NERO'S logo on them. You had to print them out on the computer and then apply them to the top of the box using either glue or double-edged tape. Personally, I used some sticky paper. Smooth it out on the top, fold your box up, and you are ready to go. Quick and easy, and you've got yourself some personal custom-made Little NERO'S pizza boxes for your Home Alone movie night. So as you see, we've also got the deluxe Talk Boy here, which was shown in Home Alone Part 2. This actually does work. It's just kind of quiet. I bought this on eBay a few years ago. I actually bought it for my son, but when I received it and realized it didn't work very well, I kept it for myself, and I bought him another one in the original box. But that is a really cool prop to have from Home Alone Part 2, Lost in New York. And as you can see over here, we do have the Home Alone 2 Lost in New York poster up here. This is a 20 by 30 poster. I got that on eBay. We also have a small Little NERO'S pizza box here that I just printed off the internet and then wrapped it around a small box. Underneath that, we have the laundry chute from Home Alone 1. If you remember where Kevin found Buzz's BB gun, and he set these figures up on the laundry chute, and then he was shooting at them and making them go down the laundry chute. And you remember when Kevin was waiting for the wet bandits to arrive at 9 o'clock, and he made himself some delicious, healthy macaroni and cheese, and then he sat down and never took a bite? Well, we have that too. Right over here behind me, there is Kevin's macaroni and cheese right there. And I'm going to slide in a shot right here of how it looked when I first set this up. Totally awesome. We have the same angels, the same candles. They were lit and they looked so cool. But now look at this. I left them lit when I ran upstairs for something, and then I got sidetracked. When I came back down, this is what I found. The candles are burned completely down, and all the wax is on my table now. What the heck? And the macaroni and cheese is real macaroni. I made it as if I was going to make macaroni and cheese, and then I just mixed it with yellow paint. But this is pretty close to being an exact replica of his dinner scene, and you can go to the movie and watch that, and you'll remember those two angels right there. I found those on eBay as well. Now the best part, if you watched last week's episode with the Christmas makeover, you've already seen this. The stairway over here. When we first moved in, this was a grungy gray stairway. And wait a minute, I know you're seeing something else that you didn't see last week. That wreath right there. Let's talk about that first. This took me about 2, maybe even 3 days to make. That is the wreath from the front door of the McAllister's house. I have a short up on this channel about making that wreath right now, and on that Nate Guy on YouTube channel, I have the entire video. It's about a 15-20 minute video showing exactly how I made this. I tried to make it as accurate as I could. It lights up. We've got the exact Santa face that they use in the movie. We've got the apples on there, some white flowers, some little berries. We've got the 2 horns. And then we have the red ribbon with the gold trim. And as I looked closer at the picture when I was making this, it's not actually a bow. It's more like ribbon loops all throughout there. So that might look weird to you right now, but if you go look at the reference pictures, you'll see that that's exactly what it looks like in the movie. And of course, at the bottom of the steps here, we do have the original Home Alone poster. But let's take a look at these steps here. I made these so that they would look as close to the McAllister's stairway as possible. We've got the brown tops, the white in the front, the red runner going all the way up. We've got the beadboard, or I think it might be called wainscoting. And then up here, we have the wallpaper that's like a Victorian or a Baroque style. It's in cream and red and green. And then, of course, we have all the pictures from the McAllister's house. And then the pictures on the wall, they are the McAllister family, but you couldn't really tell from the movie exactly what was up there, so I added some other ones that I thought would look cool. The pizza guy, we got Kevin and Fuller there. So there is our awesome Home Alone stairway coming down into the basement, our Home Alone wreath from the front door of the McAllister's house, and the Home Alone poster right there. And here we go, we got 6 Happy's pizzas, transferring them into all of our little NERO'S pizza boxes here. And there is the limo, a white stretch limo. All right, guys, we are in the limo right now. Everybody's got their little NERO'S pizza boxes up here. And here we are sitting on the other end here.
Very
Check this place out. This is the theater that we're seeing this movie in tonight. Right through there. So I'm not allowed to film anything that happens in here tonight, but I can show you what it looks like in here. So check this place out. Look at the ceiling. It looks like you're sitting outside. I've been here before, but I'm not sure what for. And our seats tonight are right here in the front row. We got 1, 2, 3, and Mac is going to be sitting right up here. And down at the end here is my friend Kyle. He's the guy who works on my Hummer. So anything past the point of what you guys just saw, we were not allowed to use our cameras. We weren't allowed to take photos or video. But I just wanted to give you a little recap of how the night went and show you a couple of other pictures that we took. Of course, we did take some pictures inside the limo. And the reason we got that was because, well, first of all, I didn't want to navigate through the traffic and trying to park somewhere out there. But most importantly, because in Home Alone 2, Kevin gets the white stretch limo and a lovely cheese pizza and goes to the toy store. I did wear my South Bend Shovel Slayer shirt last night. When we got there, they dropped us off right at the doors. We went up and we were taking our selfies under the sign there, and then my friend Kyle showed up. He went ahead and took a couple pictures for us. Then we went in, we found our seats. We had to check in and we had some VIP bracelets, which I pitched mine already, but it was just like a red bracelet. Me and Marion sat in the front row. My kids were in the next 2 rows after that. So we were right up front. I mean, the screen was right there, and we were not looking straight up like if you sit in the front row at a theater like Cinemark or something. And then there were 2 seats right on the stage where Macauley Culkin and another guy came out. So first they showed the movie, and like I said earlier, if you ever have the chance to see this movie in a theater, even nowadays, go and see it because it is an experience. Everybody is laughing throughout the entire theater, throughout the entire movie. It's great. After the movie ended, Macaulay Culkin and another guy came out on stage, and he was basically asking him the questions that the audience would, send through text. I don't know how many he did actually ask from that. It seemed like it was pretty well scripted, but he probably talked for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then after that, they dismissed everybody, except for the people with the VIP seats and the photo opportunity. And then we all went upstairs. There was probably 200 people, and it was a pretty long line. It took probably about an hour and a half to get through it, but we all got to get pictures with Macaulay Culkin, and he was really personable too. He was really nice. He greeted you, and then when you were leaving, he said Merry Christmas. It was a pretty cool experience. But that was how the night went. It was really fun. It was a really awesome experience, and it was really expensive. Well worth every penny, though. We all had a great time. So stay tuned, guys. Next Saturday, we're going to be watching another Christmas movie and making an awesome snack that I already have planned. I will see you then.